This is Jason and Matthew, and this is our Green Lents 2023 recap. My cousin Matthew and I became interns through the Lents Youth Initiative program. At the end of the training days, we were placed into Green Lents as interns. We met Jody, our mentor, who we accompanied to all Green Lents events. Starting with the garden swap, I remember Matthew and I feeling quite nervous throughout the event due to having to talk to people that we have never met before. We kind of just sat in the corner reading books and avoiding talking to people. Matthew and I also went to the nearby cafe and bakery to order stuff for the volunteers working at the tool library. I remember Matthew freaking out when talking to the barista. Quote,
I felt that if I didn't nail it perfectly, the barista would say no due to my social skills. That's why I felt like I was inside a microwave while speaking to the barista.
Green Lents has the opportunity to table at Lents International Farmers Market, and we of course attended back in June. Matthew and I were tasked to inform people about Green Lents and all the events we had going on, and we were totally unprepared for that. While Jody was talking to everybody, Matthew and I just sat in our chairs thinking about what we would say to somebody if they asked a question. We probably ended up talking to maybe 3 people that day, compared to Jody's 40 plus people, half of which actually signed up. Matthew and I definitely weren't good at talking to people, and we need to work on that. I would say the biggest project we had to do throughout the internship was our outreach project. This consisted of letting people know about the butterfly garden event at Lent Elementary School through flyers and canvassing. Canvassing is when you knock on people's doors and inform them about stuff. Along with this, I also suggested making a video, and I got the thumbs up for that. Matthew and I's responsibilities were to design a flyer and film and edit a video, which was totally optional by the way. I just wanted to get out and record stuff. After printing our finished flyers and posters, Jody, Matthew, and I went around Lent neighborhoods for 3 days in a row, knocking on each door we came across, telling people about the butterfly event. At first, Matthew and I were quite nervous. We practiced our lines many times before starting, and Jody spoke for us in the beginning. We were worried that a dog would start chasing us or some guy would yell at us, though some of those things actually did happen. Eventually, though, we slowly got more comfortable talking to people door to door. In the end, we ended up handing out 200 flyers and 40 posters, both in 2 languages, and we improved our social skills. For the video we had to create, I made Matthew and my cousin Miley to come alongside me to record the video. It was fun sneaking into the school that we had to go to and messing up the shots and editing afterward. This was also the first time where I completely planned to go somewhere on my own, so that was a new experience. After posting the video onto Green Lents' Instagram page, the video amassed 1,800 views, 100 likes, and 25 shares. Those 25 shares showed that people actually shared the event with other people, which was our main goal. If you compare our video to Green Lents' other posts, our video greatly outperforms in stats. This means it was a great success. For the butterfly garden event that we promoted to people, we expected close to maybe 15 people to come, but we never imagined getting roughly 100 people, way more than our goal. Matthew and I had a great time there, and we met a bunch of familiar people. A memorable thing that happened was when people were introducing themselves, many people said they came from the flyers that we posted around the neighborhoods, and many from when we knocked on people's doors. Some people even complimented our video, people that we have never seen before. It was great seeing people recognizing the stuff we made and the outreach actually working. I would say the last major event we had during the internship was the last farmers market. The previous day, we picked a bunch of fruit and herbs at the orchard so we could use them as a raffle for the farmers market. This time, our main goal was to advertise the Green Lents orchard. The farmers market went really well and we actually socialized with people. Compared to the first farmers market, we didn't just hide this time. We put ourselves out there and talked to people, which is something we definitely struggled at during the start of the internship, especially Matthew. Overall, though, it was fun and was a great end to our internship at Green Lents. I remember getting asked a question at the start of the internship that was something along the lines of, "What do you want to get out of this internship?" And I would always respond with, "I just want to meet new people and make new memories." It was just the most safe answer that I could think of on the spot. However, after looking back at this summer, I think I fulfilled that statement. There were so many wonderful people that I met in this small, compacted community. People from the farmers market, the orchard, the tulip library, the butterfly garden event, and even through Zoom meetings. I made many memories that I'll probably remember for the rest of my life. We learned so many things in this summer. Things like ordering at a coffee shop, figuring out the Green Lents computer interface, making a flyer, editing a video, and much more. Most importantly, though, Matthew and I grew as people in this internship. At first, we were pretty closed in and shy, and now we're still closed in and shy, but definitely a lot more outgoing than before. Green Lents was an amazing experience to have this summer, and I'm glad we got chosen into this organization. Thank you, Green Lents, and most importantly, thank you, Jody, and all the wonderful people I met during this summer.